The ad said that Charles Atlas turned from a 90-pound weakling into a he-man admired by all men and loved by all women. When Grandpa grew up, the whole bodybuilder thing just stuck with him. He hung out with all the bodybuilders, he worked out with all the bodybuilders, and he tried to stay in great shape his entire life. My dad, on the other hand, he was a football guy. To be honest, I like soccer and basketball, but my dad, he loved football, so football it was.
Wake up. Get your head in the game. Get on back out there.
Growing up is never as easy as it looks. In my case, it's probably taken longer than it should have. You're young, an athlete, you think you're invincible. Heck, you know almost everything there is to know, at least about girls and cars. You find out later that cars you know about, girls, well, that's another story. I really worked hard. After a while, I started to look like one of those guys in Granddad's comic book. Yeah, I tried college for a while, and I did a lot of different jobs, including bartending and bouncing, but my passion was bodybuilding. I decided I was going to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, he was Mr. Universe before he was governor. Did you see him in the movie Conan? He didn't get that movie because he had a way with words. They say even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. I happened to be at the right place at the right time because I was approached by a buddy of mine who asked me if I wanted to be a partner in a health club with him. I thought, how could it get any better than this? One day, this big dude named Terry comes into the gym for a workout. Some of my staff started freaking out. You see, Terry was Hulk. Hulk Hogan, the king of professional wrestling. I had no idea that our paths would cross again in the future. This guy named Rick Bassman comes walking in, and he's got 3 big guys with him. They're looking for a 4th guy because they want to break into the pro wrestling world with Rick as the manager. Well, they hit on me for 2 or 3 weeks, and I kept saying no. And then finally, I said, why not?
Lock it in. Wrench it on. Let me see some pain. No, 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 you moron. I don't believe you're in any pain. This, gentlemen, shut up, I'm talking. This is pain. This, you'll make them believe. And you gotta make them believe. Get in the ring. What you're whining? You gotta make them believe that the ballet is real. Like you're near death. Something's about to snap, and they want to hear it. Your body has to tell the story. Your mouth has to tell the story. But more importantly than anything, your eyes must tell the story. You gotta make them believe the unbelievable. Or if you don't, you're doomed to the land of the pancake slug. What's a pancake slug, you might ask? That, gentlemen, is a pancake slug. Any questions? Good job. Well, you think this is funny?
No, sir.
Think you can take me? I think you just need your butt kicked. What would happen if someone just drop kicked you right upside your head? Oh, it's fake. Is that so, Mr. Smart Boy? It's not fake until I teach you. It's not real. Joey, you two grab a board. Any questions, pretty boy?
I learned a lot from that old boy.
Have you ever done something just like plain crazy? Crazy? Crazy.
Crazy.
No.
Well, Rick had decided we needed to look the part for this little field trip to the big game, so the four of us bought a ticket and strolled into a packed-out arena wearing bright blue spandex. What happened next is beyond explanation. The first big-time wrestling event I had ever been to, we walked right into Hulkamania. As it turned out, Rick was onto something. We were mobbed, signing autographs and the whole deal. I guess this is one time where spandex and muscles made the man.
We got some photos made in our spandex tights, and then we sent them to every wrestling promoter in America.
Those pictures of the four guys in the bright blue spandex got the attention of one Mr. Jarrett, a promoter from the Mid-South region. He said he liked the looks of the two big guys on the left of the picture. Now, that was me and Hellwig. Hellwig eventually became the Ultimate Warrior. He was a bodybuilder who won the Mr. Georgia contest. He also studied to be a chiropractor, which came in handy in our new line of work. Mr. Jarrett asked us if we had a car. I said yes, and he said good, because you're going to need it. I guess that southern accent must have hypnotized me. Up until then, I thought I was a fairly intelligent man. You have no idea how big this country is until you drive non-stop. So I guess you could say the Hulkster saved me from a life as a health club professional. So,